SAT topic 3, central ideas, is one of the most important skills that you're going to want to have in your back pocket for the SAT exam. There's only 2 questions the College Board can really ask you here. They're pretty much the same thing. Which choice best states a main idea? Which choice best states the central idea? There's 3 steps for that you're going to want to keep in mind here. So the first thing, you want to read the entire passage. Of course, you cannot know what a main idea is unless you read the entire passage and you know what the main idea of the whole passage is. As you go through, you should highlight repeated phrases or transition words that indicate that something is being supported. For example, if I had a topic sentence to start off my paragraph and then I had firstly, secondly, thirdly, fourthly, clearly all of those are kind of supporting what that topic sentence was. Probably that topic sentence or something similar to that is going to be the main idea of my paragraph. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to eliminate anything that's too detailed or too wordy. If it's too detailed, it's too wordy, it's probably not the answer because, of course, you cannot have a main idea that's super detailed. It's got to encompass the entire passage, not just part of it. But of course, if you've got an irrelevant answer, you got to cross that out. Let's take a look at an example question here. Many intellectual histories of Black Power movement in the 1960s and 70s rely heavily on essays and other explicitly ideological works as primary sources, a tendency that can overrepresent the perspectives of a small number of thinkers, most of whom were male. Historian Ashley D. Farmer has shown that expanding the array of primary sources to encompass more types of print material, like political cartoons, advertisements, and artwork, leads to a much better understanding of the movement and the crucial and diverse roles that Black women played in shaping it. All right, male, woman, we kind of see a little play here. Should note that down for sure. Okay, let's see if we go back through here. We've got overrepresenting, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's just kind of categorize this. Let's write a note here, overrepresent. Okay, expanding the array. We've got a list here. This is kind of like a transition word. Okay, and let's take a look at the answers here. So we're looking for a main idea. Before Farmer's research, historians had largely ignored intellectual dimensions. I take a look at this. I don't see the word, intellectual dimensions. I see intellectual histories. All right, and that kind of, even if that was related here, that would sort of deny question A, right? Deny question A because what they're saying is that there were intellectual histories that were noted here. They were just all males. Okay, now let's take another one. Farmer's methods and research have enriched historical understanding of Black Power movement and the Black woman, the female Black contribution to it. I would say this is the correct answer, but we should always make sure to check our answers. Now, why do I say this is correct? Because this entire half of the thing here, right, is telling you that she's contributing to the plethora of evidence that Black women played in supporting the Black Power movement. And this first part here is detailing what it was like before, showing that she was doing some enriching. Okay, so we see here, right, we're kind of encompassing the entire passage with this answer choice. Let's take a look at the other ones. Other historians have criticized Farmer's use of unconventional primary sources. Does not say that anywhere in here. We can just cross that out. Figures in the Black Power movement, whom historians tend to cite, would have agreed with Farmer's conclusions about women's role in the movement. We don't see any evidence of that. Does not say that. We don't know what these people would think. They're not, they're likely not alive today, and even if they are, they're not, mentioned in this paragraph at all. So we can say that D is not the answer. That leaves us with choice B.